Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2024 Top 37 countdown. Place number 5, it's Ukraine, Alyona Alyona and Jerry Heil with Teresa and Maria. Please do click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, like, share and comment below. Link to music videos in the description, as is a link to my blog post. Now, last year, invasion and war prevented the contest from being held in Ukraine for the third time because in 2022 they racked up their third Eurovision victory, and having only first entered the contest in 2003. Now, this comes on top of a lot of other very consistent results. They're the only country to have always qualified for the grand final from the semi-finals. They've had 12 top 10 results, and of those, 8 of those were top 5 results. And even when they have not necessarily been favoured by the fandom in the run-up to Eurovision, or indeed the juries actually at Eurovision, they do get a lot of love from the televote, which pushed them high up in 2021, and it pushed them up to 6th last year as well. They are the most successful country in Eurovision in the 21st century after this year's hosts, Sweden. So can the team up of rapper Alyona Alyona and singer-songwriter Jerry Heil bring Ukraine continued success? Now, Alyona and Jerry are 2 independent artists who teamed up this year to enter the Ukrainian national final, selection Vidvia. Alyona is a well-known rapper and songwriter in Ukraine, has even featured in an article in the New York Times, which was talking about the top 15 promising European music acts. Jerry Heil, she was a former YouTuber before she got a professional breakthrough in 2017. She is a veteran of the Ukrainian national selection, having entered twice before. So in 2020, which obviously didn't end up being a Eurovision that year, but in 2020 she came 6th with her song Vegan, and then she was 3rd in the selection for 2023 with her song When God Shut the Door. With Alyona, their song Teresa and Maria triumphed at the national final. It came 2nd in the jury vote, but absolutely stormed the public vote. It received over 700,000 public votes, 7 times more than the runner-up got in terms of, or the runner-up in the public vote got. So Alyona and Jerry are both co-writers of the song, and it is also co-composed by Ivan Klimenko, who was the co-writer and co-composer of the 2022 winner, Stefania. Now, like Stefania, we have a Ukrainian language rap element to this song, provided, of course, by Alyona. And also, like last year's entry, we have both Ukrainian and English lyrics, but it's a bit of a reverse of last year. This time there is more Ukrainian than English. There is a real anthemic feel to the song, yet it also has haunting and quieter moments provided by Jerry Heil's very beautiful vocals. I think Ukrainian artists, or Ukrainian Eurovision artists, seem to, better than almost anyone else, I think, blend both modern and traditional music from their own country and turns it into something memorable and standout. Now, last year, Ukraine's Heart of Steel didn't score very well in the scoreboard app, the Eurovision scoreboard app, though personally it was in top 10 in my own countdown, 6th, I think, if I recall. But it turns out I was more in tune with the public in the end, given this, the song got a very good public vote in Liverpool. Now, this year, Teresa Maria has been doing pretty well in the scoreboard app, though I think it perhaps demonstrates the slight shortcomings of the app in terms of the favoured genres or types of artist that app users like. Betting odds wise, this has remained in the top bunch for the whole of the Eurovision season, and while more sort of recent releases kind of pushed it down a little bit, as you'll see, it was still it's still at 5th at the time of recording this. That could change because we've got rehearsals going on all the time. It's still 5th in the odds to win, and I think it'll be very unwise for for people to rule it out. Now, I don't even need to cover the qualification chances, as there is no chance that this will not qualify. Ukraine will maintain their 100% qualifying record, I am certain. Now, we also know that Ukraine are masters of Eurovision staging. And having seen some clips and pictures from their first two rehearsals, particularly the second rehearsal, which again at the day of recording was actually earlier on this today, it's safe to say that they have done it again. The staging has completely changed from the understandably more restricted national final, and it has quite literally elevated the song, as you will see for yourselves very soon. It really does look absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I did see someone make a comment on Twitter that it had a very 1944 feel about it, and I think that was quite a prescient comment. I think combined with the anthemic and dramatic qualities of this song, the impressive vocals from Jerry and Alyona, and the very confident performances they give, they are experienced performers. This is definitely in with a shout of getting Ukraine's 4th win. And I think it is a very likely, if it's not the win, then it is a very likely top 5 and certainly a top 10 result. Let me know what you think though in the comments as always, and join me again as we get nearer to the top of the countdown. Take care.